This might be game of the year, it might in fact be one of my favourite games of all time after this playthrough. To put it simply, this game is amazing, and if you enjoy story games and adventures, you're gonna love this playthrough of Beacon Pines. Strap in. So get a hot drink, some popcorn, or load up on a good amount of work to do with this on to keep you company, because this is a special one. This game is like Lost meets Stranger Things mixed with the cuteness of an Animal Crossing and other cute worlds. It's really fun and cute, there's moments that are creepy and mysterious, and then emotional, poignant moments where I had tears streaming down my face in this one. So hit that like button and let's go on this journey together. Gorgeous. Hey Dad. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you would have been gone longer than you were here. Feels like that should mean something. Mum always said this tree was your favourite spot in the whole world. Cute. Me too. Hey Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, climbed up Treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Look how cute Luca looks there. Oh, yeah, right. You and your mum always did this on your dad's birthday? Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now your mum's gone too. She's not gone. She's just... missing. Sorry, I meant to say she went missing. She's going to come back, Rolo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad, see you. Bye, son. Shunt me from beyond the grave. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, I'll lead the way. Hey, Rolo. Achoo. Tickle. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough. Sneeze, sneeze, sneeze. Baby got the hay fever. It's me as soon as it's spring. All the way through till winter. Oh, they're growing back. Okay, onward. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. Let's just go ahead and turn that noise down a little bit. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that? Rolo looked to the side, suspiciously. Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran, then we can head out. What are you going to tell her? I don't know, think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rolo. Rolo. Okay. Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house. Dun dun dun. Time to search for charms. Shellan. Ponder. Me getting out of bed every morning. Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though. Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric. We must explore. I require all the charms. Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in.
Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief,
She said. Hide. My room. So cozy. Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. New clothes. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air. Chill! Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation. Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant he could read late into the night. Little bookworm. I thought it meant she was sleeping in the closet. I guess she's locked things away in the cupboard. I literally thought it meant that that was her bedroom now. Sleeping under cupboard. Dusty knickknacks. The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string. Junk. An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with a day of the week. Oh my, this is quite exciting. I'm now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You're about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. This looks so gorgeous. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench. Hey Gran, gonna go hang with Rolo for the day, see ya.
Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly?
Oh, nowhere special. The less Gran knew, the better, for everyone involved. We was just gonna go chill for the day. Just gonna chill. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing.
We're stuck to what we're good at.
Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle. Whoa. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment. A grand jury. Adorable. We was just gonna go... hide. For the day.
Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide. Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids we could beat them at hide and seek.
Aren't you a little old for that?
It's not that there's much else to do around here.
Well, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well. Got out of that one.
Oh, and Luca? You and Rolo, stay out of trouble.
I know. Get into trouble with Rolo new quest. Love this game. Let's go. So excited to be playing this finally. Let's go get into some trouble, guys. If you want to get into some trouble with me, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is a full playthrough. We're jumping around. Let's do it. Adventure time. Come on, come on. Way. Dang it, Rolo. Welcome to Beacon Pines. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Look at me moonwalking. Yeah, well. Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered, until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by. Everyone after the pandy. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal. William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Co. He had become a fixture around town over the last few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment. Excited for their big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright, yeah. You're gosh dang right, that is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. Couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca. I gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits, and all that. Ho now. The left side's a little low. I apologize for my American accent. I don't know why, that just came out of me when I saw that hyena. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn can't talk now. Very busy with preparations. Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valentine... Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie. Keep up good work.
I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen.
Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it.
Alright, what can Mira Beacon Pines do for you today?
Oh. Just saying hi, I guess.
Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn.
Oh, what's this? What's he doing? What's this charm gonna be? I'm leaning. Taking a break? What is it? Just chilling out. I didn't unlock anything. Oh, maybe you get chill there if you don't get it in the other place. That's cute. So there's the secret path. Now, do I explore a bit? Do I go say hi to people? Or do I just follow Rolo? Hello, Mr. Sinclair. Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair.
Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy?
How's the napping?
Crummy as always.
Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you.
Yup.
Yeah, but my mum said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup.
Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial Harvest. He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard. Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? I guess, if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not so hard, is it? Okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've loved. See? That wasn't so painful. Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard. Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We could save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Oh, shenanigans. Can I actually just go and explore, or do I have to go meet Rolo? Alright, Rolo. Yeah, there we go. Glad I went and talked to these characters there. Yo, who's this? This is new. Hey Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. It reminds me, he ever want his chair back? I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Whenever Lucas saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown. Oh no, flashback. We're so small. Oh. I instantly have tears in my eyes. Ow. Oh god. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo. Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Tickle and junk? Tickle bait? Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface. Give it a good cast now. You'll have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Go pick out your bait. Oh wait, I gotta like... Am I actually gonna fish? Do I have to react to it? Let's do junk. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring? Let me hit space and it goes in. Ah, hang on. I got it. I got something. Easy there, buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Okay, I got this. Try the feather again. So we gotta take it easy, yeah? There we go. Nice and easy, Luca. Nearly there. Be proud of me, Dad. Look, I'm doing it. A rubber duck. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Change the dad's voice quickly, because that one is not quite fitting the way it's written. Am I allowed to, like, keep fishing? Can I get more stuff? Let's see. Let's see what else we get. Maybe we'll get a secret charm or something. Come on, little Luca, you got it. This is so peaceful. Another rubber duck. Ah, okay. So I gotta go get it. I think. No? Go pick out your but I did that. Am I just like... Oh, I have to do it with both. Okay. Get something with each thing. I see. I wonder if maybe when you get different charms, you come back to this memory by visiting the chair. A boot. Canadian. Which one the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is. Hope the other boat at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh. Just a little collection. Cute. I think you do just collect different bits and bobs. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse. Chillin'. After Luca's father had passed, Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. Sometime before Luca realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied. Let me know in the comments right now if you think this game's going to make you cry, because I'm feeling it. On certain nights when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into the strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens. Me too, Rolo. Luca's winter coat, decommissioned for summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. Makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? You sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around in that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse? I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Aunt says my mum's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time that I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend my first day of summer. Let's go! Down we go. See you, old man. No. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. New area. Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record. The Beacon. Hey, Mr. Wilder.
Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you?
I was wondering if you heard in the news about... What is that voice you have?
Oh, no, son. Oh, no. News? The Beacon knows the news it needs knowing.
Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse?
Nope.
Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night.
Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The wind's a change blowing. I don't know what this voice is. Stay tuned to see what kind of... There's going to be a lot of characters in this. See what kind of voices come out of them. I don't know. And change is a dangerous animal.
Change. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now. Can I go in the coffee shop? Luca could see the morning regulars nestled in their booths at the Early Bean. The Early Bean! Let me just turn the music down slightly. Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted. The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. What's up here? New stuff. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? I know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning. Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Hello, Zario. Hiya, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lemmy, Zario would like you. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Da 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 da. Head on over to these two. Now this is Rolo's sister, so maybe she should be female Rolo, like, yeah, hello, I'm Rolo. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Let's not do that. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey Roxy, what's up? Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we? You see my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up. I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favourite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What? You're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Don't mind me. Just over here lurking. Uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having here. Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. You've got to pick up the slack since they're foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with hankatomic shrink array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself. Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill. Okay. Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer. The sun is shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Huh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report. Alone. Ah, so, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. What's happening here? Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. Sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Look at all these baked goods. I'm so lucky that I have a wheat intolerance because honestly, I would just eat baked goods all the time. That'd be as big as a house. No touching. I'm just hitting the spacebar to do that. No touching, N-O-T-O-U-C-H-I-N-G spank. Smack charm. There's just bananas hanging out. Oh, I thought they were growing in the tree. I was like, how's that happening? They're hanging up at the grocery store. Hey, Bert. Hello, Kay. There's a fact-checking for a town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens? And they all work for a mining company? And there was only one dirt road leading to town? And there still is only one road leading to town. Alright. Slap. See if there's any secrets around here. Gotta explore, you know. Can we do anything with the ice cream? Can we get in the barrel? No? Okay. Buds and bulbs. Buds, you say? Blaze it. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. What happened to my voice? Oh my god, I hit puberty. Luca, my boy. Oh, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nancred. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance. A promise Gran regretted the second it was made. Well, dear, she's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. I got to go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Okay. The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use. Phone booths.
I remember phone booths.
Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bug's been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Wheatwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. Which way are we going? See if there's anything over here. Nope. Is that a beehive? behave. Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted. That's strange. Buzz, spare the buzz. Whoa. The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally. What's this? After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of the town. Skipping along, skip, skip. Unto the wood I go. The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weep Wood. Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new? The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz. Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here? Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option. Definitely not touching that phone. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Hey. Huh. As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained. Take that. Shiitake. That's 2. 1 more to go. I mean, that's 2. Don't steal my lines, Dad. Sorry. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence. Okay, moment of truth. Well, every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life. Rolo wasn't exaggerating. What's going on there? There was only one way to find out. That smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. I'd have no problem poking around in there. The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid. Locked. Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better. A zipper. Footsteps? The sound of footsteps grew louder. Hello? Shit. Shit. The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disorientated, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end. Probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We'll find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, Let's try something different. Oh, I love that artwork there. Look at that, the Warehouse of Horrors one. That is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. They actually sent me like a little package before this that had some like stickers and stuff. I have like some of the art. You can see it on my Instagram. I posted it on there. So okay, so that's fully used there. So I can see that's really cool. So I go back to here and use the other one to change things. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done?
Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually.
Sorry.
Same. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes. Solomon Valentine. Current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune. Huffed as he brushed off his pants. A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot.
Oh, I'm getting by.
Still no word from her at all?
No.
That is truly a shame.
Shame.
Your grandmother's taken residence to keep house?
Yeah.
And how's that going?
We mostly stay out of each other's way.
You make it sound like she's rarely at home.
It's not like that. She just has a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
She's still settling in, trying to figure out how to make ends meet.
Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. It doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Who's that? Is this his dad? Solomon trifled a gesture towards the approaching heiress Valentine.
Solomon!
Speak of the devil.
Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you.
Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town.
Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past.
Of course. Bye. Bye. I'm avoiding you this time. Look, my boy.
Sorry, Mr. Nuncreed, I'm in a hurry.
Zoop. Boy's got too much of his father in him.
How dare you? I'll win. That'll help. I am the champion. We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything never changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just light-headed from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there?
Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we going to get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part and I established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. So now we know to do this. Oh, you're a genius. Yes, I am, Rolo. Yes, I am. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rolo began to bounce excitedly. Check it out. Dang, Rolo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble? Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, door's locked. Try harder. No dice, won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new. I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. You're dead over this. My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. You sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Help me get in. Rolo. It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, lady, look. What's in there? Let's see. Squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait. Hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Nearly slipped into the other voice there, sorry. Hello. Do those actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command, you're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me a hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over, I'm coming on. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back, get down. What's in the bag, man? Flump. The boys sat petrified under the weight of the bag. Oh god. Tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues. Rolo felt around the large sack which burdened them. Aha! He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag. Some sort of badge or something? What's it say? Rolo held the bag up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster. Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a known tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Rolo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude. I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? A body. I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established I'm faster, so you go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rolo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. That's what I do. Here goes nothing. Luca sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rolo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rolo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's not enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rolo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence. Side note, if you'd like me to read you a bedtime story, I have a podcast of audiobooks and bedtime stories for free, and there's also a YouTube channel if you want to listen to them on YouTube. It's called Down to Sleep. It's on Spotify, it's everywhere. It's free, enjoy, use it to sleep. There's a Patreon if you want to support it and get even more, but the main podcast is free. You're welcome, promo over. Thanks for listening.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night.
Uh-huh.
That'll need to get delivered into town today.
Okay.
What did you and Rolo get up to yesterday?
Nothing interesting. Her hair is crazy.
Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there, Scoob. You sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday?
Anything I want to tell you? Not really, just sort of ran around a bit. Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave.
What?
If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox.
Who's stew? But
nothing. You're to stay here. Understand?
Yeah.
Say it.
I'll stay here till you get back.
Good.
Why did you say it like that, Grandma?
I don't know. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know.
I did. Very strange. The icebox. I left it. Did I leave it open? Grounded. Oh no. Did you used to get grounded? What was the go-to punishment? Did you get grounded? Did you get, like, your phone taken away or something? I wonder if you could also leave the tap on. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. My dad used to take the controller from my console so I couldn't play games because I played them too much. A faint electronic sound floated in the air. Is that coming from inside the house? The walkie-talkie. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror. Mum. To the walkie-talkie. How very stranger things. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rolo, is that you? You probably worked that Morse code out, couldn't you? Oh. Over. Strange. Things. Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think. There's a knock at the door. Hello. Hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. What? A pit formed in Luca's stomach. Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, I'm gonna kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything he said? Luca's mouth felt dry. No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something. Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat. Rolo. Where are you? Check the library for Rolo. Let's just see if anything's here. Was this fire on before? I think so. We're coming, Rolo. Don't worry, buddy. The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient. What's happened here? It's still being set up, or...? Hey, Bert. You seen Rolo? Nope. No, I must have been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff at a festival. That's why I said I had to process some answers. I told him it was fine. I'll wait right here till you get back. Okie dokie. To the library, I guess. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. Could have fooled me. Are you a clone? You look just like the other one. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Bacon Pines. I got it. Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly. That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I got my own stuff to take care of. Gah, you joker. We're all part of this together. But let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. What's in the trash? Nothing. I like that I can jump. Too many games don't have a jump. Like, this jump is probably pointless other than me just enjoying myself as I skip around, you know? But anyway, I used to play games too much, so my dad would, I would sometimes wake up and the controller would just be gone with my dad to work. I think he thought if he took it away I would do work, but it didn't really happen. I was a child. I just wanted to play video games, and look at me now. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy. And I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weep Wood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend time making posters. That'd be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weep Wood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weep Wood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Are we these two now? Oh no. We're Luca. What's this about a missing child?
I must stress that the situation is completely under control.
It just all seems so terrible. You sure there's nothing we can do to help?
Nonsense, young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I'm certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging.
Oh yes, Miss Valentine's been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Where'd she run off to?
Beck. Bex. Want a drink?
Oh. Jeff's Hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing. The library. Oh my god, that penguin is so cute. What's the new additions? There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week. Not frauding anyone. Cato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Cato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing. Hey, Cato. Cato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology. Oh, hey, Luca. He snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno, just started it. He gestured to the shelves. I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy. Fight. Look at that cool cartoon. Yeah, that's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo is the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. But if he does swing by, tell him to see me. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, he knows where to find me. Sorry, I accidentally skipped it. Oh, roger that, Space Cadet. Cute. The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Thick! Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis. Boring. Mycological Phosphorescence. Ugh. More like my complete loss of interest. Luca. The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs. Do you guys read comics? Do you have a favorite book? Do you have a favorite comic book or a favorite book in general? I used to really like Philip K. Dick. There's one called Dr. Blood Money. It's really good. A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu. Sally Seashore's simple, succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust, or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible. Succulent. Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous. Lack. Corn Kid's Future, the book deal idiots. Oh, the cobs I've eaten by Corn Kid. Hey, you remember Corn Kid off of TikTok, right? Here's his book deal. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No. What's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new? Yep. Not by choice. Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way. I'm looking for my friend Rolo. Excuse me. I get nervous around, he didn't come home last night. He's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here? Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably. Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What? Beck pulled a coin from her pocket. She a little Harvey Dent? I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep. Well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh. That's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. My name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Yeah, gang. Jerry, you seen Rolo? Sorry, Luca. Had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. Never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? Don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him. Of course. What about these bees? Luca peeked up at the beehive. It's deserted. Nothing. Boarded up. Dang, they boarded up the way in. I guess I might need something to prise it off with. Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost. Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I got no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. What does science suggest? Poke it with a stick. Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First, small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals. What the... Cool. As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn grey. Whoa, Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust. Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey, Tish. Look what the cat dragged in.
Yup.
I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish?
Yup.
She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish.
Yup.
You probably heard of us? Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once, on account of you being new. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why'd you have to be so... you? Has he even told you his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, he got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now. A girl's around. First his pops croaked. Then his mum finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. Uh-oh. Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, time to bust out the tickle, the strange. Bust out the strange. Give him the crazy eye. Alright, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? You're about to pound your friend. Beck stared in silence. The only sign of life being the twitch of an eye. It's weird when people don't talk.
Yup.
Stop being a weirdo. Hello? You some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travel in packs, eh, dud? At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze. You jerk! My clothes are ruined, I'm gonna... Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up. Struggle? I don't feel so good. Half model. Sorry, I just... Oh shit. Yup. Feel like the yup is definitely a yarp reference from Hot Fuzz. That was intense. Ugly's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay. The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rolo caught up in all of this? We have to find Rolo. You took the words out of my mouth. Keep searching. About this barrel. Property of a Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Luca Van Horn. The littlest, most cutest deer I ever seen. Whoa there. Buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? I was just helping look for Rolo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rolo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? Where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. Starting to get that impression. Rolo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rolo. He's gonna be like a clone or something. They've done something to him, 100%. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway. Please don't be a major character. I'm regretting this accent. Beck glanced towards Luca. I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rolo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. Rolo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Ran's gonna kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath. Wrath. Gran? I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Made it. Gran? No, I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rolo. Where's she at? Gran, Roxy came over. She was worried about him. I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look. Turns out Rolo's safe and sound. Is she in her secret little room? Luca was alone. The house was empty. Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do but sleep. Ah, oh, nothing to do but sleep. Doesn't that sound like the dream, Luca Van Horn? Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out." His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you'll have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're going to pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does it mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Rustle, 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 rustle. Leaves, 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 leaves. ASMR. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie. Rolo? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Faintly, he could hear Rolo amongst the noise. Luca? Rolo, is that you? Luca? There? Rolo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here? Rolo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static. Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat. It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested, for now at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home, safe. Kerr? No. Trust. He's... got my own little Morse code. Hold on, someone's coming. The signal went silent. Rolo? Rolo, where are you? Luca held still, waiting for a response. His pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time. Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse? I can barely hear you. Rolo's voice began to fade. Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The treehouse. With that, the signal died for good. What was it trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you're a genius. Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse. Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted. Oh, hello.
So we all understand our roles.
You can count on me.
I still think we need more time. That wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists.
Refuse. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you. Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right. You can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Heiress Valentine. Our resources would still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning.
Plans change. How's Luca holding up?
He's fine.
We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all...
I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival.
Whoa. What is Granny up to? Gran? Why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night?
Hey, Luca.
Dawn, you scared me. Oh my, they're a bat. That's so cute. Dawn, you scared me. How long you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still haven't left. They're cute little squeaks. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organised and determined. They mentioned the festival? Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming? Nah, gonna stake out here a bit longer. See you, Luca. You little creep. Back creep. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, back creep. Chill. How far is it gonna zoom in with me chilling? Nice. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. Simple enough to rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good. The two boys shared a mischievous grin. I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. Should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce. It's all getting mysterious, eh? Better hurry up to the treehouse. Why is you not doing my voice? Sorry, son. How dare you? What does that say? Old Pickle Pond. Do you guys like pickles? I like pickles. I like gherkins. I like pickles. I like olives. Pickled things. Back to being cute. So let's see. We should have some new bait for some new collectibles. Smack. Let's catch a fish. You're listening to Fishing with Luca, the new ASMR video. By the pond, with the ambience, slowly reeling in your catch. You're doing so well. Look at you reeling in that big old fish. You're listening to Fishing Affirmations. Oh, what did you get? Should we give it to Mum? She like a jewelry. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. But I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pond bracelet. We found a bracelet. Struggle. Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff's at the bottom of the pond. What a great job you just did casting that line. You're so talented. Nothing can stop you. Look at you reeling that in. So strong. You're listening to Fishing Affirmations with Down to Sleep. When I run out of books to read. Episode 765. What a good fisherman you are. Who's a good little fisherman? Malice 80 proofs of whiskey. Hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. That's Dad. Baby Luca out. Whoa. Rolo, there. Goodness, that's loud. Turn down a bit. About the treehouse, Rolo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened? Loving these spooky vibes. Dang it, Rolo, where are you? Whoa. Who's there? Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket. I've got weapons in there. You better come out. He strained to hear as a muffled voice began. Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead? Fear gripped Luca's throat. Who are you? What? You don't recognize me. I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore. Oh my god, I know who this is. Lucas stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca. I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Okay. Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to a dejected anger. Don't touch me. It's all your fault. Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt. I'm so sorry. I put the screw in the tuna. Didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever? There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior. perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through the Weepwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from her. Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rolo! It's not safe, Luca. Rolo, where are you? The treehouse. I am at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you? No, Luca. The treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Oh my gosh. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Crap. They found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here. I'll see what they want. Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them. And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. What's your creepy knob cranked to? Have a look at your creepy... Have a look at your creepy knob. Tell me what it's cranked to in the comments. Yeah, let me see your creepy knob. Might young Iggy be present? Hashtag no context. We would love to hear his thoughts. Ron. Iggy slumped to his knees. I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do? Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window. Follow my lead. Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof where Rolo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face. Iggy! There you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare. Go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? That's Luca's voice. Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rolo was okay. That he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. We thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, creep. Kerr's smile faltered. Why don't you pop down on here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that? Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC. What did you do to Rolo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. Caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca? Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight. He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor. Rolo sends his regards. Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this. Kerr turned his back on the two boys. End this. With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor. Let's put a pin in this, for now. The MCDC, baby. Okay, so we could... Ooh, look at these branches. Time to explore. Let's go back here. This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Lucas swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence. I finished drawing a mess of jam. So this should be... Luca went alone, but escaped, I think. That'll need to get delivered. Okay. What did you get up? Oh, my voice. What did you want to get up to yesterday? I was like an old you there. Okay. Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town.
I've set the jam down by the front door. 2 batches to drop off.
Mm-hmm.
One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Another for Miss Fratelli.
The jam for her conspirators. And Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more.
I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman.
Nuncreed.
Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top, yes?
No problem. What's in it? Secrets, eh?
Off with you now while the day is still young.
Fine, I'll take the stupid jam down to the stupid market and give it to Puppy Stupid. Cello?
Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight.
Maybe that's the heiress then, if they were talking about trying to cut a deal with her. What's this? Oh, it's the jam. Okay. Rolo! Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy could be so annoying. Good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to Old Valentine Warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies. No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo. I've got to deliver these into town. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? You would so tell them straight away. You'd be like, yeah, I got attacked, dude. Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at Treehouse. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. So freaking cute. Can we go see Dad? Hi, Dad. Hi, son. I is off to deliver some jams. I'm glad it's not hams, as hams would be heavier than jams. What's your favourite kind of jam? Mine is strawberry, but there's lots of different jams. Jam, ham, and her name is Pam. Don't blam. Where the gun, that's bad. It's too late in the night for me to come up with rhymes because it's 2:25 in the AM and my brain is kinda dead. Oh, here I am with my jam, delivering the jam. It's a musical interlude, don't mean to be rude. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca. You seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day. Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment and then nodded in agreement. I suppose it is. Do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy. Luca handed the jam to Mr. Nuncreed. He nestled it with both hands. Well, I'll just have to finish this batch off quicker than normal. You tell her to go ahead and get started on my next order. You got it. Jam, 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 jam. So I've got to find the other stores. I don't know if I know where they are. Maybe they're down here. Or up here. What's this road? I don't think we went this way. Aha. Hey, Dawn. Yawn? Hey, Luca, what's up? Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand. They got you on jam delivery, huh? Yeah. Hey, Dawn, you notice stuff in red? Sort of weird. Stuff going on at the old Valentine building? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. Still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop. Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them's working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest, and the other's working for Heiress Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pine's past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as the town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversation. I can imagine. The Last Chance Diner. Oh wait, this is for you.
Well now, if it isn't my favourite little jam runner.
Hey, Mrs. Fratelli.
Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your grand not feeding you?
She is, it's just...
I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner.
How old are you, miss? You sound really old, but also really southern.
I don't really know, sweetie. Sometimes when he's a lady, his voice come out. Sound kind of old, but you know what? Maybe I just have a lot of things going on in my life. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired, okay? See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute running around your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just break my heart. What happened with Eleanor?
Break.
I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yeah, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam. I apologize to all southerners watching. Okay?
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your grand hello for me.
Will do. Jam. I's the jam man.
If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn.
Sure, sorry.
It's just that Mr. Kerr's asked me to make opening speech at festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. Truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Sorry for yawning in your face.
Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking?
Both, I suppose. Never really chose any of this. More of a duty to my family. For a legacy.
Sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from the heart. It'll be great. And now, after delivering them powers of wisdom, I is off to deliver the final jar as a jam. Jam. Where is my jam? Now I'm remembering why I'm singing about jam. Because when this voice was sharp, he lost his jam and did a song about jam. Jam, 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 jam. History Museum, whoa. Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple. Hello?
Hey!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell. Sorry.
Ah, no bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me.
Yeah, Gran had some jam that I'm supposed to give you. He leaned in a bit further.
Jam?
Yeah, there's ones on top. She wrote your name on it. Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste.
This is my last delivery. Can I just leave the basket here?
Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course.
Jam. That's the end of the jam song, sorry. Comment jam if you liked the jam song. Hey you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Just answer in a comment now. Anchovies or pineapple? Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me.
Perfect.
Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Try to keep up, okay? Get in, loser. We're going on an adventure. What just happened? Well, no. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world's pineapple. Oh, and what's your new little friend's name? Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate. Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Iona. Ilona? Ilona? Iona. Hello? We're Beck's parents. Beck gave Luca a quick nudge. Yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So, you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that, for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow. Another coincidence. I actually already asked him, and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Dinner? Are we going to get to go to Beck's house? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My mums are great and all, but it can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to the big mansion place. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great. See you there. Man, we're really like going through a whole other story from changing that thing, you know? I guess. Do we meet there now? Good morning, Jeff.
What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me.
Come on now, that's not all bad. The festival's coming up.
Festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where did that get us?
Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town.
Far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana.
But those are both garbage.
Exactly.
Boomers talking to Gen Z. Beck. So, who all lives in that house? Heiress and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest. That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much? What a waste. My mum says it used to be way busier, back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone's mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Dinner. A little dinner party. Most kids would have ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up the work. I think I can handle that. Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod. Here goes nothing. Nearly took my line. Shh. Chapter 4. Dinner with the Modewills. Ilona Modewell was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change. Relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents? Beck? Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mum's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing? Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence. Look at his little face. Luca, how did you like the pizza? It was good. Very, very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner. Lola nervously gestured towards the boxes. We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned it's your favourite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mum was missing? Beck. Sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired. Luca wiped his face with his sleeve. No, it's fine. Beck said you moved here for work? Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table. Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground. Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath. What Nellie means, Luca, is there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't. Beck slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended. Hey, Luca. How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon. Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Almanac? Almanac. Almanacs aren't that useful around here. Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up. Thank you for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Oh, it's so cute, dude. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Beck called to Luca before he made his way past the gate. Wait up, I'll walk you home. Surprised, Luca turned round. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her. Eventually. Probably. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds began to rumble. With ominous thunder. You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks off? Luca surveyed the roiling clouds. I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it. At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. my god, the ambience. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. We're hanging out in the room on a little cute bunk bed. In the meantime, you two hold tight. This is so cozy. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff's still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. What are the flowers for? Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime. Pungent. He flipped open the attached card. Happy trails from Coach Walker and Old Fairview Condors. Well, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Those flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. It's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. You cared enough to keep them. She does care. She just needs not to because they move all the time. Did you move as a kid or like growing up? I feel like it's like an interesting thing that like changes people a lot. I always just grew up in London. Like we did move, but towns in London, do you know what I mean? Moved like basically one main move to another town until I like moved out. So and that was when I was 12, but never moved a big distance or anything. Oh wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the Treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mum and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation. Luca flicked at one of the toggles. I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. Da-da-da. Science! Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope. This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum? Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look. Tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days. Alright, Violet Beauregard. Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh. It's weird, I know. Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet. You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? Superhero landing. I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you look cool. Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window. Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Wow, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem. Luca took a deep breath, exhaling slowly. I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little is don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So what do? When you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. This is so cute. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change. Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night. Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mum? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper. I just want to be a normal kid. Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up. There. Wow, I actually feel a little better. As abruptly as it began, the storm abated. Thanks. I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts again. Sure, walk you out. So I wonder if that's because I chose for the thunder and then a storm to come, we get that scene. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. I'm very curious what happens if you pick the other way. I'm definitely going to go back. Luca? Don't let the universe jerk you around. Beck gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5. Friendly feud. The air was heavy with a hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse. Everything's better in threes. Everything's better in threes. Hey Dawn, tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar how? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Now what? This document stipulated that Heiress had to take on a child as her ward. That's why the kid showed up. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. I think I know what's going on. Solomon. Bingo. So Heiress was forced to take care of him. Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way the heiress treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. Yo, I think I know what's going on. I don't know if I want to say though, because I want to spoil it. Because I think I've definitely just has occurred to me what's happening. I'm gonna say it, and then I'm gonna do I'll put a little chapter here, okay? So if you don't want to hear what I think is going on, you can like look down now on the bar and just skip a little bit to the next chapter. But here is what I think that was revealing in 3, 2, 1. I am predicting that this is a cloning story, as we know, with those weird guys that are all the same. And the kid is the previous person reborn, so the new heiress has to take care of the clone, the baby clone of the previous person who ran everything and owned everything. That's what I think. And if you know what I mean. So they have to like be born in a tube and then grow up. It's them reborn. This person, like, is this them on here? Is this who I mean? Sharper Valentine. Yes, like that. Solomon is Sharper Valentine. That's what I think. Indulgent. Alright, now we're back. Just a little prediction, but if people don't want to hear it, in case I'm right. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir? Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back quite a bit, and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all... decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very, very much so. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No? That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Our church great. Our harvest awaits is such a great culty saying, isn't it? Am I going to see Rolo or am I going home? Rolo at the treehouse. Rolo is just still up there. I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back, never. Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times. And it always meant one thing. You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason. Didn't abandon you. Just a little late. Rolo scoffed. The rain held me up. Liar. You weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried. I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house. When you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. Doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, The storm rolled in out of nowhere, and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's at... Luca stumbled on his own words, knowing he'd said too much. Beck. Dinner. What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kinda cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you. And you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was going to be a surprise. But you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean? Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me? Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word. 'Cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want. And you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously. You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend. Rolo's tone changed to a calm yet more intense anger. Maybe Pa's right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, at least my Pa's still around. The words hung in the cold night air. Rolo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line. But it was too late. Luca, good night, Rolo. Dang it. Ow, poor baby. Oh dear. Stupid Rolo. Talk about my dad. Throws himself onto the bed. Sub. Luca dug through his old stuff. Not even sure what he was looking for. Bow. Rolo. What jerk. Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. Oh my god, it's so fun, I can kick it wherever I want. Beacon Pines football spin-off when? Stupid, Rolo, stupid. Take that, bow. Which Rolo is this bow? Stupid. Up there. Smash something. Smash it. Smash it. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Weep. Luca? Gran cooed gently from the hallway. You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? Fine. Don't feel like getting up. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. Gotta run out, take care of some things. Okay. Be back later to check in. Sure. Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing. Stupid. Bet Rolo is still going to go to the festival. It's going to be miserable. That's what I think. If Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Yeah, he can shove it. That's stupid. Luca dozed off again. Luca?
I see you didn't eat your oatmeal.
Wasn't hungry.
Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too.
Thanks.
Rolo came by.
What did he say?
He wanted to talk to you.
What did you say?
I told him you weren't feeling well.
Good.
So your plan's just to sit in your room all day?
Pretty much.
Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good.
Noted. Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation. Our little avoidant baby. Never anything interesting at the festival anyway. I'm gonna kick this ball right up there. Have some of this, Beck. The Adventures of Hank Atomic. Complete first volume. Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. Special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo stashed it ever since. Now at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Moldwill. She said she met you yesterday?
What did she say? Is she her?
She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today.
Oh. Gran. Always taking visitors from girls.
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in?
Maybe later.
All right. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass, as if to point into the darkness. The source. Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour. Make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. The yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame, see? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We gotta help them. The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me? Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Well, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember why we choose matters just as much as why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Okay, gotcha. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun. Wait, I wonder if that's actually what it's going to be. This is like Dark now, if anyone's seen Dark on Netflix. Ma'am?
No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Anything you want to talk about?
I don't feel like talking.
That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter.
But he... Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other.
I said stuff about Dad.
Well, do you think he meant it?
No. He was just mad.
And did you mean any of the things that you said to him?
No.
Good. Good, she said.
Sounded like Colin.
One must appreciate friends in their best moments
Thanks, Gran.
and accept them in their worst.
True. Preach. Accept.
Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you?
Guess not.
Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
Buy him a corn dog and apologize.
But who's the one that...
What did I just say?
Buy him a corn dog.
It's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come and find you at the fountain a little after lunch.
All right.
I love you, Luca.
Love you too. Luca took a deep breath. Okay. It's so moving. Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Fuck. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether in the end it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rolo. And we're back. Look at this beautiful game. This beautiful place in a beautiful game. I am absolutely loving this. I hope that you are as well. There you are. Luca. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it? Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him. Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt. Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Squash the both. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. The library? Perhaps the chance? Drugs. It's festival day and everyone's having a good time. How goes the beetle hunt?
Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an excavate. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left.
Sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival spooked them.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Interesting. I don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. Town's still falling apart. Weather's still cruddy. And this season's harvest looks like it's going to be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is going to change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still going to be mad at them. Just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade. I mean, if you're going to be mad, sip delicious lemonade. When life gives you lemons. Unique New York. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up for my big ceremony speech. Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth. Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh, heavens no. Well, break a leg. Give me the gift of a grip-top sock. Give me the gift of a grip-top sock. Give me the gift of a grip-top sock. Red leather yellow, the 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 red leather yellow. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. I should probably do those before I record something while stream, huh? What's your favorite tongue twister? Stick it below. Maybe I'll do it in the next video. Every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Yeah. That kid's kind of growing on me. Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look. Hey, Jeff. Everything alright?
Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know?
I really do, actually. Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod. You do, don't you? For a moment, the two shared that same wistful gaze. Gotta go. Bye. No. Where was the library again? This way. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I wanted to see what all the festival fuss is about. I can't help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. What you got in there? Books. The library. Somewhere quiet. Hey, Luca. Cato's eyes lit with excitement. I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. The first? Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he? Cato straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue. Cato stared at Luca eagerly. Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay, let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if he decides you want a hint, the offer still stands. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue. Farpole. 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 Planet Farpole. PF. Take issue. Take an issue on planet Farpole. Luca grabs The Adventures of Hank Atomic issue 4 from the shelf. The fifth. Issue 5. You found it. Cato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 5. Luca clicked his tongue with recognition. Rolo's cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Let's see. Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word. Get away with such a grift? He continued flipping. Only found in... grub. Cart. Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up. That's it. Grift and grub cart. Griffin. Griffin's grub cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Bye. The snack cart. I think that's back here. Snack. Griffin's snack cart. We haven't been in the History Museum yet. Oh, hello. We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you might not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Sharper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for all of us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then, tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family of Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund. Wow, that was a trip. That was unhelpful. I don't know. Grub cart. Where is the grub cart? Snack stand. Is it back here? Snacks. You? I ain't moving. What's down here? I don't know if we ever went this way. Oh, I can't go down there. Okay. Griffin's snack stand. I don't know who Griffin was. But it's not here. Is it this lizard? Ah. I'm dumb. Hey, Griffin. Hey, Griffin. Did Rolo come? Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog. Aww. Corn dogs. Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. Thought I was supposed to be a riddle or something. Lucas shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog. Ugh. It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just... Luca tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper. Oh, come on. He shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip. A pickup when you need some pep. At the fountain, up the step. Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog. This is getting to be a whole thing. A fountain up the steps, like the Coffee shop. Fountain. Steps. Yeah. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one. Lummi waved his hands around sarcastically as he began. What takes flight that has no wings? Your final task, a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Hard. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. Take flight, no wings. The treehouse? Good luck. Takes flight. Oh! Rolo. A balloon. Hey. Hey. Did you find comic book? Yeah. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said. But here, you've earned this. Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons. Cute. Flight. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. Sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first? Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mum and all. I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know. When you said you were hanging out with someone else, kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now. Luca threw himself at Rolo, hugging him as tightly as he could. Rolo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try and find some info about your mum. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah. The rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know? I have been wanting to get some work done on MCDC at Mission Control. The aim's a bit unpredictable. Sounds perfect. I got a balloons. No. Best day ever with my friend Rolo. Got some balloons and going to the treehouse. Gonna work on some stuff and solve the mystery of bacon pies. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran. She asked me to give you this. Rolo handed Luca an unopened letter. I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I'm honest, I hardly understand them myself. Whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You've already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward, but if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran. Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. For now, we're chill. Chill, boys. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologise. I know, but we've been looking forward to festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth. This was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Oh, Rolo. Luca was at a loss for words. But that was fine. Words aren't always necessary. Festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. There's always next year. Sadly, this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse. What? What was that? Oh man, we missed fireworks? It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself. What's going on? Did we just die? A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends alone together. For the rest of time. The end. No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We're just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits. Can it end there? Well, that's up to you. The next part where I explore the other branch is coming next, and it's absolutely amazing. Trust me when I say this game only gets better and better from here. So hit like and subscribe and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, click one of those videos on the screen and enjoy some more adventures with me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.